So you're probably wondering, how do you play this Toji No Miko mobile game? Well, this video will pretty much give you a tutorial, and first we're going to be starting out with the buttons. This one in particular here is the player profile, which shows you kind of your ID stats, your Toji, you can change your name, your status, and comment. As for the second button that we're going to be looking at, is, in short, you can kind of assign someone as a role of your secretary type. So if you play Conclave, you kind of get, this kind of idea. Or Azure Lane. So let's see here. Let's select Kanami. Oh, we got a server error, but let's ignore that. So we can always try. And Viola, she appears. This is all because you change pretty much who your secretary, or well, in this sense, who's your main person that will be waiting in the main menu. Pretty convenient and cool. Get to hear some unique voice lines. So the next one here is inventory. So the inventory here kind of gives you, your general idea of what items you have, swords, katanas, my bad, and all that other fun jazz. Next button on the list is, how would I describe it? Kind of like re-going through events or CG moments. This would be something that you would want to play, but we're not going to be playing any of that because those kind of take a little while. Alright, next is options. You can control your BGM, sound effects, voice. You can also change the mode, so animations can be fast, medium, slow. And this is also kind of like battle mode skip. So like I'm showing here on the screen. So from left to right, it's slow, medium, and fast. And this here is just kind of like your system settings. And don't forget to press the red button because that saves pretty much your changes. Just be sure. Just press the big red button when you make a change. And then the other few, they're just kind of, data, export, other, title. But here, the Sono is pretty much copyright, credits, typical what a game is supposed to have. But like I mentioned, there's also data, save, title, help, and other things if you need to know your way around the game. So next we're going to be visiting one of the main buttons, and this one here we can select and go into our members list of who we have as our Tojis. So you could have a number of 4 Tojis, and plus it will also show you the stats of each. Well, what you might want to do is that if you want to change some equipment, you would press this how to describe it, kind of like loop button, and you have here all the katanas and characters you can also assign just to modify and buff your stats a bit. If you want to change them, simply click on the character, click on the sword, katana, you can change it out for whatever you honestly want, or well, that fits with the character. Second one, I'm not too sure to be honest what this does, but I just kind of left it as blank, so there's nothing here. The third one is pretty much you can assign any character you want to give them some extra little buff stats, like Hiyori here, for example. When you're done, be sure to press the red button. Well, that applies to also attaching the katana, just so that way it saves. And what's nice is that if you press again, you can also see what kind of stats or skills that your character each has individually. And then if you want to switch around your, well, how would I say it, like flagship type for your friends to be playing with, just select, one of the characters and have the red icon that shows, oh, that's your friend characters that will help. Here is the support, which will pretty much help you during your PvPs or your battles. This is kind of essential, and each one has a special gimmick that, now there's one button here, you can switch your characters around, so you can place Kanami as in the very bottom, or we can put her back on the top just by pressing the rotate button. The auto button, I hear from some people that it's good, but I haven't tried it myself. You can go try it for yourself and see how it works. And make sure you press the red button as I mentioned, because that saves your selections. Next here is kind of like modernization or leveling up your characters. So you can choose and select your characters, in which case I will be selecting Hiyori. Now don't worry, this is kind of like the little circle of what stats you can level up. So in order to do that, you make sure you have the number of materials that you need to upgrade. But you have here 5, so the pink one, purple one is health, red one here is attack, firepower, green is stamina I believe, blue is kind of like luck type, and yellow I think is defense. And so if you want to change level up your skills, be sure to also press EXP, the first button. The middle button is to put your base XP up. Pretty convenient actually, because it increases a lot of your stats. And then level 80 if you really want to, you know, gem them all out and max them out. I wouldn't do it until it's like a very high level. With that, if I'm going a little bit too fast, please feel free to point out in the comments or ask any questions that might want to clarify. Be sure to happy help. Third button is just kind of viewing your member stats and all the other fun things. And the fourth one is a little unique. You can kind of change your character CG in the game. So you have all the first 5 characters and the other 5 from the main anime series, in which you can select one of them if you have clothing available, such as the Miko outfit. Let's just say I want to change it to her schoolgirl outfit. I press this button here that is available, and then she magically, kaboom, transfers back into schoolgirl. Kind of also look around and see how the model looks. Don't like it, just switch it back to however you want. But please do note that this is if your character has clothing or, you know, special CG clothing. Alright, and the next one is kind of, how do I describe it? Kind of like seeing all your other stats, upgrade them. Something similar to like main members, but this one here you can pretty much upgrade your swords. Oh, I'm sorry, katanas. You can view your katana stats, you can also upgrade them. So right here shows the stats, and there's a modification 1 plus 1. And the middle button here is you can upgrade your katanas. Swords. Technically it is swords at this point, because there's daggers and all the other fun things. So then if you want to upgrade them, you select, use the amount of hammers to improve or increase the stats, or we'll increase it to the next level. As you can see here, there's that blue bar that's being filled up. And wow, you just upgraded your sword katana. Sword katana. Jeez. But yeah, as you continue to increase the stats of the katana or the sword will become better, and it does, you know, help a lot. The rest here on the list is kind of pretty much essential, and just something similar to like the first one. Kind of see everything, view stats, and yeah, upgrade. Now, the third one that about this game that is essential is, you know, just like Conquest, just like Azurlink, just like any other mobile game. If you want to get new characters, this is where you get them. So you have 3 options for now. Well, could be 3 or more because this is still getting the game. But since I have a free ticket, let's use this, which says Chikito. And then we have a random choice of between gold, blue, or brown door. Gold door typically holds 3 to 4 stars, blue holds 3 to 2 stars, and well, brown, as that's obviously shown, 1 star. Just to also give you guys an example, Must have the amount of stones, gems, diamonds, whatever you call them, rainbow stones. With that amount, you can pretty much go and try your luck for a better Toji, but except I keep getting really, really lower stars. Supports. But yeah, I mean, you also have a chance of getting one of these very rare characters, and they can be really fucking essential. You might notice that there's 2 diamonds, so the bottom one is pretty much what you own from in-game, and the second and the one on the top is what you pretty much buy with your iTunes money. Japanese iTunes yen. Alright, and then 4th one on the bottom is shop. Just kind of pretty much go buy whatever you want there. Well, on the top left corner is expeditions. And this game, in a sense, kind of works similarly with expeditions, obviously. Send them out for a specific limited amount of time, and then you'll get some nice rewards if it goes well. Well, these are the chances of items that you might get. Doesn't always mean you'll get them, but you have a chance. Typically I find 9 hours, they're pretty consistent because 9 hours, and if you're going to go to bed, then that's recommended to send some expeditions out during that time. 3 hours are more if you kind of constantly play every 3 hours. Alright, and then the one on the bottom is friendless, which is pretty much you can go add your friends. Now, I may have a huge friend list, but I also have a lot of friend requests. As you can see here, 36 out of 50 friends I currently have in total, and here is a huge list of friend requests. Now, if let's say you wanna go and add someone to the list, maybe let's add this Gloomy guy. If you wanna add him, you would press the red button, which usually means that accepts the friend request. Well, now that's one less person to worry about on your friends list. So looking through my friends list, you can see that, oh, just passed by. He's right there on my friends list. Now, let's say you don't want to add someone and you just want to reject that friend request offer, you'd press the purple button, which means you reject it. Next button on the list here is the present. So presents here, this is pretty much where we get all of our rewards and mission clears. So all the items that you get there is typically collected in the present, and you press this other big red button on the bottom to collect them all at once. Pretty convenient. And then on the very bottom here, with that one icon notification like, that one there is our missions. So missions here, you have dailies, weeklies, achievements, and challenges. So you have certain quests to complete to get the amount to get these rainbow gems each day or weekly, depending upon that. But yeah, so gets pretty nice stuff. Helps you within the game. So this here is like kind of the achievements. If you complete certain things or tasks, then you get those rewards. And challenges here, I'm not too sure what they're gonna add later on, but kind of gives you a insight into the game. And, you know, build yourself up and get yourself a free 4-star ticket. Very nice. Alright, now I'm sure you guys all want to have the fun part. That is pretty much battles. So this button here with the 2 katanas is PvP. In a sense, this functions similarly like most games. PvP, you can fight against other people, also climb up to the higher ranks. This game does offer rank version, so if you progress higher up in the point leagues, then you pretty much go and earn more points, and eventually some rainbow diamonds. It is also essential to doing whatever you want with it. But here we can select on the names, like what I just did right now. You can see the stats and how their Tojis are lined up for each particular person. Let's say I just kind of want to battle this guy here. That's a good example. Set up with whatever Tojis we want to use, and we're gonna go in and battle. Alright. Cool animation cut-ins. And what's amazing is that this game works in a similar way like Fate Grand Order. I'm not sure about Fate Grand Order, but like Fire Emblem Heroes, where you have the this color circle of attacks. So red is strong against green, green is strong against blue, and blue is strong against red. Kind of get the idea. So here we can pretty much select on who our Toji is gonna attack. You can also combine them all and do a combo attacks. And the left one here on the bottom corner screen is our support Tojis that we've set. All of them come with special features and abilities. The one here with the 60 SP and that one is pretty much healing, and it's kind of one of the essential things that I would recommend you to keep on hand. But let's set up here a combo attack with Kanami leading. Someone else follows. There's also nice cutscenes too, showing all of them attacking. But you don't have to do anything like what I just did. But it's an example. And wow, we just moved up a rank in PvP. So we've earned 60 points total for this season. It does reset though. You can get a chance to go and progress higher up into the leagues. Very competitive, but it's very fun too if you really want gems. And test out your Toji skills. As you can see here, I'm kind of ranked 100. Out of all this entire list, I'm ranked 18,800th person. Pretty far up the list. Top 150, it's crazy. You gotta be committed. But yeah, here's all the rewards that you can get from each league that you achieve. 2,000 being the highest. Alright, and now we're gonna go into the quest, which is also part of the main part of the game. So, you access obviously by clicking on the big blue quest. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4 sections. So this one here is the main story, which is what you pretty much follow along with the story of Toji No Miko. So you have a lot of chapters. I haven't really cleared all of it yet, but there's various chapters, and there's also various modes. So you can do this in normal and hard. You also get nice rewards, such as gems, in-game materials, and all that other such. I don't know what, still kind of struggling through with some of them, but we're still working our way through. Right. The button to the right of it is the raid quest, and this here is kind of essential to for some of your dailies, but it's also pretty fun in a sense. You can get some nice loot and boxes. This kind of works like Minesweeper in a sense, where you have to go to one part and you have a chance of fighting a boss or not. I mean, an opponent or not. But it's pretty cool. This here is the character quest that sometimes once in a while appear, and you get the option to view dialogue or do a battle. You also get 900 gems, which is very nice. Alright. And this one here, which is events, is the event page, giving you a various range of events that you can complete. So far, as this video recorded, there's this one event that we can get a nice character CG. And well, I've just been barely clearing all these. But you have to pretty much rack up points over time and play the same missions over and over to raise your points up. Finally, the last one here is Special Quests, which you can see here in the bottom right corner. This one, you can pretty much do kind of side quests, and in which that also helps progress for your dailies and weeklies. It's not too difficult, but it's certainly not bad, and can also help you out with some materials if you need some. But anyways, With that being said, this is kind of pretty much a basics and, well, what are the, the buttons all each do, and specifically what this game offers. That is somewhat unique from the other games. I certainly enjoyed Toji No Miko a lot, and I think that you would also too. Following these directions and the rules, I think you would be perfect and good set off. Though, however, if you do have questions or you want some clarifications that maybe I might have forgotten or maybe not included, feel free to ask me and I'll be sure to include some kind of like a typed up visual guide that's much better and easier for someone to read instead of skip through the video and all that stuff again. But yeah, that'll be in the works, and eventually it'll be posted online somewhere for people to view and get a sense of how the game works. And if you need any help, feel free to ask. I'm always open to go help out with you guys if you have any issues. Yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial and have fun with playing Toji No Miko. This is for your time. And I'll see you guys all maybe with some individual tutorials for Toji No Miko.